You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle, so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheed, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt. Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program.
WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. Oh, 95.9. Oh, now stretch your mighty hand, Lord, across the ocean wide to Trinidad and Tobago, where the Trini spirit rides. Bless the citizens, Trinidad style. Woo. Sweet, strong, and true, with Douglas fire in their hearts, and your love breaking through from Port of Spain to Tobago, from the savannah to the sea. Let your blessings fall like mango rain on every family. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. Woo! We decree, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the texters covered by your mercy. Viewers watching, callers lifting, chatters praising night and day. WZYE family rise up, it's a brand new gospel day. Bless Mr. Wall Street, hallelujah, Uncle Tommy, yes Lord, all the WZYE family, protect them Jesus, all the viewers, callers, chatters, wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad style, receive. WZYE 95.9 FM, the whole world can see. God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family, Trinidad style, 95.9, all the way to heaven. Amen, 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 amen. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, and you. Of course, let me bring in the man himself, the one and only, the man better known as Uncle Tommy. Unmute your mic, Tommy. We say pleasant welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Professor.
Thank you, Tommy. How are you going?
I'm going well, very well, thanks. And your good self?
Tommy, I can't complain, you know. Today is a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous day. And
Yep.
I actually have an off day today, Tommy. So
Well,
I
I thought your off day would be tomorrow.
yeah, it was gonna be tomorrow, but the weather, you know, I guess I'd also go and do a kind of tough workout today. So
Because tomorrow is a big day for you.
hey, Tommy boy, Tommy, you don't miss nothing, you know, man. You don't miss it, man. You're on the ball. But you know, Tommy, it's interesting, eh? Whenever I hear that song, Tommy, this song, let me just play a little bit of it. This song, this one.
And fine from Margate to the islands, the signal never fails. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station, let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory.
Tommy, that song does motivate me all the time,
Man, it is a super production.
man. You know, when we say we originate, we don't imitate. It's real talking. Plain talk, bad manners.
That song is well produced.
Man. That song does inspire me every single time, boy. Every time I hear it. You know, I just play it in my car too, you know. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, boy. Inspiration. You know, but Tommy, there is never a dull day in our country. Never a dull day. And let me get to the chat first. And of course, the fourth estate is at it again, Tommy.
Oh, they're not gonna quit.
Let me read something for you real quick, right? Let me read something for you all real quick. Listen to this, right? This is the CNC3 headline, PNM3. And this is an article, and I did an editorial in it. I also do editorial. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad came into office promising 20,000 homes in 2 years on the campaign trail as part of the United National Congress 2025 manifesto. Right?
Yeah.
That is in X. That is the headline. If you hear that headline, Tom, if you see that headline or you read that headline, what would you think? Just off the top of your head.
Right off the top of my head, I think that they are reminding the public of some of at least one important promise of the UNC.
Okay. But to me, Tommy, it is only going to be a year into the UNC's reign in Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Correct.
But if you read inside it, when you start to read inside it, it will come up with a whole different ball game. It's something totally different.
Knowing CNC3, what they would be trying to do is spin it in a negative way.
And Gordon Ganga Channel Judging Joseph just sent me something. You know, anyway, I ain't gonna read that.
CNC3 will be trying to prove a point that somehow what was promised isn't practical.
Isn't practical.
That's what they do. That's how they operate.
But tell me, how you gonna know that after 1 year? How you gonna know that?
You cannot know that, because they have already mobilized, I believe, a plethora of contractors to carry out that mandate.
And Tommy, one thing is it now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. They were saying that 11 contractors, there were 11 contractors, right? There was some story about either that the 11 contractors were not registered or something to do with the OPR. And when they look into it, it was a private-public partnership, right? And, you know, and anyway, we go play the video. I tell you, boy, the propagandists of the PNM, they really never nook and cranny, you know. Oh, you know what?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they're working very hard.
You know, as you said that, how the video already line up, you know. Let me play this video before we get to the chat. So we're going early tonight. Folks, listen to this, right? Listen to this.
So, based on Stuart Young's latest utterances to the media, it turns out he may not be as stupid as he looks. He may be a whole lot stupider. First and foremost, there were no bids. So there were no bids to rig. And I know that the PNM is desperate, looking for something to turn the public's attention from Faris and John Bates and what they tried to do to cover for Diyal Singh, who looks like he may be awarded some gated community accommodations courtesy of the state, but I'm not getting into that. But I know that they are desperate in the PNM to turn attention away from the drug money that built Balize House, because none of their paid talking heads, no Robert Amar, no Rambles, none of them focusing on that. But I want to tell you, you don't go from $400 million in debt to that size value property without something untoward taking place. And no, it wasn't raffle tickets sold outside Price Mart by Fitzgerald Hines and Keith Rowley. This video is for people who have the ability to think. So PNM supporters and trolls like Robert Amar and Rambles, or they could go and do something else. What is going on right now is the Housing Development Corporation is entering into public-private partnerships with contractors and consortiums. And their responsibility is to provide houses. The HDC has removed all exposure, all liability to the corruption, variations, and overruns that plagued it under the corrupt PNM HDC. I saw in the Express, they said the Wood Green contract had ground to a halt. I think the OPR should look into when Wood Green was registered, if it was OPR compliant and HDC registered, before it was awarded that contract. But that's not for me. That's for Stuart Young, the PNM, and the OPR. Come back to this. Under this system, the subcontractors, electricals, plumbing, windows and doors, roofing, whatever, is the responsibility of the substantive contractor consortium that wins the award. All the HDC gets from them are houses. But the HDC doesn't have to pay for the houses. The mortgage companies pay for the houses. So when you get into an agreement with somebody to build 500 houses, you immediately allocate those houses to persons who are not only registered with the HEC, but are pre-qualified through either the Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Bank or Republic, Royal, FCB, Scotia, GMMB, even a credit union. And their money meets their house, and the HDC facilitates all of the people getting homes. We are in a very serious time. We have a mandate to deliver a lot more houses than the PNM did. And we're going to do it safely, sensibly, and above board. Now I'm hearing every single day, the PNM trolls, those paid to talk, those who benefited from Balize House money, and I, again, that's not my lane. My lane is to defend the ministry that I am a part of and my government. And I understand Kamala Prasad Bisessa's, and I understand her intentions clear. Everything we do must be above board. Everything we do must be transparent. She is going to make sure that not only is this going to be the highest performing, most deliverable government in the history of this country, but we will do it without corruption, and we will do it without bid rigging. And the nation should thank Stuart Young for taking the time to explain to the people of Trinidad and Tobago how they engaged in bid rigging. And maybe organizations and institutions of the state responsible for prosecution should look into some of those financial contracts and other contracts that were awarded throughout all of the ministries, service contracts that went below the radar. And we have some that we want to put in the public space. And I'm happily listening to the PNM talk about all the ways investigations should take place under the OPR, because we're going to ask questions. Where were those investigations? Where were those questions when Keith Rowley and the band of bandits that is the PNM was in office?
And there we have it.
Yep.
And there you have it, Tommy.
Yep.
There you have it.
Concise.
You understand? Bringing the information concise, bringing the information to the people. You know, they could try to mislead people all they want. Stuart Young, Emery Brown, Faris Alwari. So, Tommy, was their decision made yet on John Bates? Is she still a senator? You know?
I'm not sure. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the chat. First in the chat was
A tie.
Volsang. Who?
A tie between Volsang and Batos.
Yeah, boy. I feel they set that up, you know. I feel so. You ain't think so?
I don't know, but
Because here's why, right? Volsang was at 1109, Batos was at 1109, and then Volsang was 1109 again. Nah, man, that's a setup, man. That's a setup. Yeah. They call each other. I speculating, people. They call each other and say, boy, let me do this now. Right? You ready? Go, and they press at the same time, and they put it in at the same time. Yeah. But anyway, so it was a tie. You know, Batos just talking, he catch you. Yeah. Correct is right, Batos. Remember to hit the thumbs up button and share the live, people. Yeah. Good afternoon, Walls, Uncle Tommy, and to WZYE family. Afternoon to you, Batos. Donna Gokin, a pleasant good afternoon to you, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy. Have a blessed and wonderful day, blessing. Same to you, Donna. She's sending a blessed good Sunday to Volsang. Yeah. Hey, Volsang never call you, right?
I don't ever remember him calling.
Yeah. In Batos call, Volsang never call her. I feel afraid people to hear your voice, you know. You feel so?
Well, if he's not afraid, he would call it and let his voice be heard.
I afraid. Because to me, you know, sometimes what he does do, right? You just try to match a person's voice with what they look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, like people who didn't know me, they when you see my voice on radio, they used to try to match me with a voice. And they thought I was this big, husky, 350-pound person. Right? I'll just hold a minute. And when they actually see me, they see this little slim 148, 5'9.5" fella. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Professor Wall Street, and good afternoon to Uncle Tommy. How are you gentlemen today?
Quite great.
Okay. Now, I heard you were asking a few questions there about the
Senator.
the senator.
Yeah.
I don't think that has been resolved as yet.
No?
No, I think they have sat on it as yet.
The PNM?
No, nothing yet, as far as I know. Well, I don't know if any.
Then they remove her
no,
from
as far as I know.
Then they remove her from the
No, as far as,
AAC? Then they remove her?
yeah, as far as I know, no, they're debating. So I don't know what decision was made.
Okay.
But let's start with your opening salvio.
Mm-hmm.
The office of the procurement regulator.
Okay.
Right. So no contracts will be allowed unless you are registered under the. So all what the PNM trying to sell to the people and them who doesn't know, and the media is a big help to them, because no red flag was raised. Nobody was awarded contract yet, Professor and Uncle Tommy. No contracts were awarded. So all they do is a big set of confusion they're trying to make, right?
Yeah.
And I could break it down for you.
Right.
If a couple of men outside of a business place, and the businessman call the police and say, look, he going to get robbed. How can he be robbed if no crime was committed? So I put it in that kind of scenario here now.
Correct.
Right? So all they do is the media sensationalize all these things. And you see the public that they have, like I told you about uneducated people. And this is what they're trying to do. Right? Now, I see here they want a probe into the same housing, 3.4 billion, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like I say, that's just nonsense right through. But if they want a probe, let's go into Skinner Park. Right? Let's go into Skinner Park. Now, a man died there, right?
Correct.
Remember I told you that one of your edition, I think the last one or the one before, a man died. Right?
Yeah.
A family was lost. Their husband, father, whoever, he died there. Right?
Yeah.
So any criminal conduct has to be they have to conduct. That is it. Right? Right. So Skinner Park, as we know, was never up to standard. The cycling track was never up to standard. They were warned about it. And it's a death trap. It was a death trap. Plus the football field, FIFA, there was no football can't play there. So who procured that? That's supposed to have a criminal investigation. And let me tell you something else. Now, you know, in Cuba, we have a cycle track. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. For 10 long years, they didn't utilize that field. And that is one of 5 certified in the world. There are 2 in Canada, 2 in South America, and that one. Right? And I'll remind you too, because I don't know if you know. And I'm sorry I can't get the video. Some time back, I should tell you how wicked these people are. They had an all-force march there, and they're showing us an all-force march and some roulette machine in that very said Hoover cycling track. And they got rid of it when the news came out. Right? They got rid of it and hid everything. Right? So that is one of 5 in the world that is certified. Beside the cycle track, the aquatic center, never utilized for 10 long years. Right? That is where a criminal probe should be conducted. Okay, gentlemen, you all have a good day.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Alistair. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ramdio Baiju says, good afternoon, Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy and the village. Yeah. How much million they spend on that? That's Skinner Park. How much million they spend on that, Tommy? Was it over 100 million? I don't remember.
It was a huge number.
Yeah. PNM. Good afternoon to everyone in live. Welcome to you, Ramdio. Judy Ali. Happy Sunday to all. Same to you, Judy. Clinton Williams. Good afternoon, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy and the Village. Blessings. Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor. Brother Hanif. A pleasant good evening to you. Bennett Thomas. Rajendra Maharaj. Pleasant good afternoon, Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings. Blessings to you as well. Just Cool. Good afternoon, Warshik. Tommy Sang Battles. Welcome, Just Cool. Susie Charles, boy. Susie, how you going? Blessed afternoon, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Susie, boy. I went to high school, that person named Susie, you know, Tommy.
Suzanne or Susie?
Susie was beautificious too bad, you know. Yeah, Susie was nice, boy. Susie. Kamini Rampasad, welcome. Good day, Anna. Sang Soul, Hanif, Mr. Thomas. Monica Batus, Smith Ford, greetings. You know how long I see Anthony Fordora E? Anthony Fordora E, how are you going? George Ramdin, good afternoon, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, blessings, brother. Same to you, my friend. Angie, out of Canada, boy, how are you going? Happy, super, splendiferous Sunday to you, Prof. Same to you. Angela Darius, welcome. Blessed Sunday to everyone in the chat. Mr. Karanaj, welcome. How are you? Hello? Mr. Karanaj. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Uncle Tommy.
How are you going,
Good afternoon, Mr. Karanaj.
Long time I call the program. Because these programs I ain't seen a way forward. It's one thing over and over, you know. Same rhetoric when PNM wasn't in power. Talk show program, you know, it's just to defend. But nevertheless, let me get on the program. They're telling me my question. This morning, your last caller just stating that no contract wasn't given out. So I know you just do your research, and I didn't see you make no intervention. Oh, no contract wasn't given out, and it had a substantial amount awarded for the 6 contractors, right? And people become saying, and you know, keep on hearing this rhetoric, PNM and UNC is the same. And it's the same thing coming from the content creators, the talk show hosts, the callers. Why we don't investigate? No, when PNM was in power, why we investigate UNC and certain things? The government is in power right now, and where they find scrutiny, let them do their jobs. Why these supporters always trying to defend? If wrongdoing is taking place under any administration, let the government do its job. If you know it had wrongdoing in Skinner Park, why the government who is in power now not taking action? It's back to the same when the former administration. You know, for me, I talk on my behalf, right? I entitled to my own opinion. It's the same man, same rhetoric. I get fed up and sick of that. That's so much important thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Karanaj.
Yeah.
You know, it is somewhat disingenuous of you to make that statement. That is the same rhetoric. Mr. Karanaj, have you seen the accomplishment of the current government?
On paper?
Oh, there we go. You see, that's why I say you're disingenuous. I hate to call you out like that.
So you So what about individuals, boy? What about people, boy?
What do you mean? What people?
What about these citizens, boy?
Well, Mr. Karanaj, did you just see the promise that was fulfilled regarding the pension for people with the pension, Mr. Karanaj? How come, Mr. Karanaj, the PNM couldn't do that in 10 years? You're talking about the people. Let me talk about the people. For 10 years, the PNM was in power. Pension. Don't you think pension is a person's pension is very important for them to keep every cent? Mr. Karanaj?
Yeah, I agree with you.
So, Mr. Karanaj, how you go call?
Let me just interrupt here. I don't want you to bring me, because I on this program a long time and you know my stand, right? we wanted a change in government, right? Because the previous government was not for 10 years and more. I'm not disputing this thing, Mr. Wall Street, it have certain things I see is not debating in this. And let me forget, let me just, sometimes I just hot-headed, and I say things out of context. I'm not saying the government, it's not that I say that the government is not, for the short time in office, have achieved certain goals. But Mr. Wall Street, in a certain fields, for the past years under the previous administration, and it's the same old same. It's the same old same.
Again. How
could this? Because we are not. The ease of doing business in Trinidad and Tobago is not the same, right? It's not the same, right? Small entrepreneurs still having the same problems. You understand? Ministers before they was applying, now you're trying to get onto them, you didn't answer the phone and all this kind of thing. It is, you're not seeing the ease of doing business for local contractors and companies in Trinidad and Tobago. And I come from the oil and gas. So our task is very tedious. It has information and certain things we bring to the past previous government. They never look at us. We bring it over to this. From this 4th or 5th of May, we send contents to the Minister of Energy to look into certain things. Up to now, no correspondence. Only I said that dance. And I said, and people will call and want to defend that because you ain't get you have a problem. But we know what is the situation, and they say that everybody's supposed to be given an opportunity in Trinidad and Tobago, and we are not seeing this opportunity. So I don't want to take away the goals of this previous government, what their achievement, but it have other things, other issues people are facing in this country. You all are aware of that? I don't see the program discussing the way forward for businessmen, young businessmen, and coming from the East-West corridor, right? Where it have a program called understand? I forget the name of the thing. You talk about Lavanti, your achievement that you wanted to gain for Lavanti, right? It have others, so you have to come from a political lineage to be successful then.
All right. So we have to go for the break, Mr. Carnage. All right?
All right.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
I'll tell you about it. Yeah.
So, folks, it's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Tommy, and before we go through the break, I felt Mr. Carnage is somewhat being disingenuous. You understand? Because, as I always say here, Tommy, just before we go through the break, there is something called the 90-10 rule, Tommy. Remember that, Tommy?
Correct.
Is that you can get 90% of it correct. Because that means to say, you say 9 times, up to 9 times 9 is 81, and you say 9 times 10 is 91. And all they're going to look at is the one that you have that's 10% that is incorrect. And they'll focus on that. They don't want to focus on the 90%, you know. They focus on the one that you have wrong. And I guess that is just human. So, Mr. Carnage, in my humble opinion, stop focusing on the 1 or the 10% and focus on the 90%. Okay? Focus on the 90%. Don't let them blind you to focus on the 10%, which is just one, as an example. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, more right here on Sunday Talk.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Bona, be body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yeah, Kill a chan can loan a the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
From the treasury, corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security, we and them dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, we and them dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying, funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving, we and them dead. Condolences to the Balize, SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Four, every pipe must have water. Five, roads smooth as six, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, we and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, we and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, we and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket come let's say, B&M dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all lessons. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, B&M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say, B&M dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheed, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Tommy, I have Angela Darius up on the screen.
Yes.
Bless Sunday to everyone. So, her daughter and grandson released this song yesterday. So, you know, we are loyal to people who are loyal to us.
Correct.
So, here is the latest song released by Zadian Darius and his mother, better known as Nandi. And it's Angela Darius' daughter and her grandson.
And grandson.
Right, her grandson. So take a listen.
There's only one mother, that's your mother. She's always care, be kind, and when she calls, always be on time. My princess, have your little drum, have fun, we'll sing it in song. Oh, I want the world to know, young man, I love you so. Climb that ladder and go, Zedipo. Oh, mami, mama, madre, I want your listen what I say, that you're the rhythm in my soul, without thou shouting down so bold. Oh, mommy, Princess, I love thee. Young man, I love you so. Climb that ladder and go steady go. Oh, mommy, steady. Oh, mama, Prince Daddy. God's first call, my eyeball, my top queen, Prince Daddy. Come on, me, mama, tamale, I want you to listen what I say. That you're the rhythm in my soul, but I have shouted out so good. Oh, mommy, Prince Daddy. Come on, me, mama, tamale, I want you to listen what I say. That you're the rhythm in my soul, but I have shouted out so good. Oh, mommy, Prince Daddy.
So there you have it, folks. That was for Zayden's birthday, which was yesterday, and he's the same sign as yours truly. So when you have that sign, it's a good thing. Noel, a pleasant welcome to you. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Slim and Uncle Tommy.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, he was asking about John Beach.
Yes.
Right, the removal from the public account committee, but they didn't come to any decision on the Senate.
Okay.
So Penelope says she's waiting on a report before she comes to a decision with Alwari and John Beach.
She waiting on a report?
Yeah.
What she waiting on?
I have no idea.
Okay. Thank you, Noel.
Okay.
Thank you. So let me get back to Noel. So Tommy, that was Zayden Darius and his mother singing that song. I guess it's his birthday was yesterday, and he's also Aries, right? Or is Aries or Taurus? I don't really know the difference. Aries? Aries? All right. Let me see if I can unmute Tommy mic there. Yeah, unmute your mic, Tommy.
I'm sorry, I was talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Aries.
He's Aries. So all right. So I on the cusp though.
Yep.
Yeah. So let me say a happy belated birthday to Zayden.
Happy belated Zayden.
Yeah, and continue to put out hits.
And happy birthday to your mother too, because she gave birth.
Yeah, correct is right. Yeah.
And it's a nice Mother's Day song.
Yeah. So folks, Penny waiting to get a report on me. Waiting to get a report. I was gonna play this, but I want to play something else. I don't want to play that. I'm gonna get back to this editorial that I did, but I want to play this one, Tommy. Tommy, folks, I want to ask you all a question, right? What Bates did, Tommy, isn't that unethical? What she did, Tommy? Would you say?
Of course.
So if you are doing something unethical, what about your integrity, Tommy?
It's compromise.
Tommy, you sure about that?
Depends on where you are.
You sure it's compromise?
It depends on where you are.
Oh, all right. Depends on where you are. But I want you all to listen to this fella. Well, he just get it wrong so time, so much time, And folks, we are going to get to the lawless society of Trinidad and Tobago with respect to the young lady who lost her life, the policewoman who lost her life in San Fernando, and Anderson, thanks for
This
bringing that to my
morning,
attention. And the 50 or so bodies that was found in Kumuto. And my partner sent me a video. Thank you very much. So, Tommy, Brian Manning stated that John Bates is a person of highest integrity. Tommy, did I miss something?
I guess we all missed something.
No, semantics, you're right. What the PM knows about integrity. So they asked this fella questions. And he couldn't answer the question correctly. And anyway, only listen to what the fella had to say. Don't take it from me. Listen to what he had to say.
Hi, MP. How are you? So the PNM is really dealing with a lot. We saw that Ms. John Bates was removed from a public accounts committee. Have you any information about the next step forward and what you think should happen now?
Yeah, well, I have no information exactly what happened there. You'd have to.
Tommy, he has no information what happened there. So what are we, Tommy? Zombies? He had to be a zombie then. You living in Trinidad and you don't know, and we living in America and we know. How that making any sense? But I guess that's the politically correct answer, Tommy.
Yep. He's doing Manning.
All right, let me take this call. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good evening to you, Professor and Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners. Share a life. And a pleasant good day in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Condolences to the 3 officers with criminal entities, not for the life. Yeah, the 4th one died? Okay, yeah. And then the soldier, God give him a speedy recovery. So, Brian Manning is a fella, he don't know that his own wife was NDC board getting money, again pay, right? As a consultant. He didn't know that he was going to make a purchase for $100 million and he didn't even work for $100 million yet in the 10 years, right? He didn't know that his father had 2 children, one in Europe, and is questionable, right? And all the costs of around, he didn't know that. Then you see, the PNM does that amnesia conveniently. There's that one named Dominic, it's away in Aruka side talking about the AGC give contract. But you see, there must not be, not like what the procurement office say, $5 billion in questionable contract, right? Because they're talking about how Foster Cummins' wife and children, Camille family, and Penny family, how it come about to be. And they're talking about Marvin Gonzalez, right? Where he started over 3 million and ended up at 36. But you see, they were trying to hoodwink the supporters to say corruption. But Professor, I would like you to do a little research on behalf of the people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, especially for the PNM people, right? And we could ask Warwick and your next partner, Gordon Dryden, to explain to them that when you take public participation means that a businesses outside who have money in the country doing business register in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago by law, if they're interested in giving the services to build houses, they build it, they finance it, they do everything under the supervision of the technocrats and the technical board of the agency to supervise it.
Yeah.
And then they sell to the bank and recover the money to the finance mortgage homes, what is recognized and registered to finance the purchasers and them.
Right.
And not like how the PNM had it set up. Because you see, Stuart Young now, they know exactly that $19 they were getting, right? And in the European market for gas. And then the other part of the world was getting $19. And the Henry Hub was $2.49. But where all our money going and they're asking Stuart Young and them, and they see how they're talking and exposing themselves, and it's no longer mismanagement, misappropriate. That is blatant thieving. Because Brian Manning father say, show me a liar, and you show your thief. That's what mother say.
Correct.
So I'm showing Brian Manning is a liar. The next one, Stuart Young is a liar, and Penny is a liar because here we're going on. She had to get full details and proper investigation to see that Faris and John Bates covering up and perverted the course of justice and putting a spoke in the wheel to throw down the inquiry into misbehavior in public office. Have a nice day, Professor, and thank you for giving me that time.
Thank you. Thank you. Tommy, did you have a call?
He hung up.
Okay.
But he can call back.
All right, let me finish this.
He's calling again.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Welcome to WZYE. You're live. You're live on WZYE.
Yeah, Professor Tom, Walt.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like madness going on in this place. Good afternoon. I feel like madness going on in this place. You know why I'm telling you that? That come like if she is a judge and a criminal coming up to she and she telling the criminal how to get away and she judging the criminal one time. These PNM people mustn't run this country for a long, long time again. Because where we see it, they not education, they not educated people, They evil. That is evil going on. That they're trying to deny with this. That woman not supposed to be in the parliament. They're supposed to be fired with their eye closed. With Penny trying to think where the whole report and report. Any report out already? Everybody don't know one day. There's no report again yet. Something is wrong with these PNM people. They can't run no country. They will just mash up this whole country and then get back in power. That madness we're going on there, boy. Have a good day, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, let's finish listening to Brian Manning. Let's finish listening to Brian Manning.
Speak with the political leader, but the party clearly made a decision that there should be a change, and that's exactly what we did.
Are you worried about the perception now that this place is on the PNM in terms of integrity, especially because of the sensitivity of the operation and what it requires for members holding public office?
No, Ms. John Bates is a young member. She's new to this whole political game, and mistakes will be made. You'll see it on both sides. And, she's a person of the highest integrity. We know.
Tommy, did you hear that, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
She is the person of the highest integrity.
Highest integrity.
Really, Tommy boy? Brian Manning, you should be ashamed of yourself. That is why, Brian Manning, most of the time you open your mouth, you just get fact checked. And you was a minister in the Ministry of Finance. You can't even stick to finance. She is an individual of the highest integrity. Folks, you can't make this up, Listen again.
Sides, and she's a person of the highest integrity. We know that, and sometimes mistakes will happen, and we'll deal with it as they come along. And we all learn from our mistakes and move on.
But do you really think it is a very careless mistake?
But a mistake nonetheless. All right. All the best. Take
Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Yeah, I'm a snake nonetheless, right?
You come.
I feel them to.
Go ahead.
I feel them to see something mark up on my forehead, you know. And I feel they seen it in capital letters too. You understand?
Yeah.
I won't mention what it is.
Oh God.
But it looked like it right up in capital letters on my forehead. You understand?
You can't make this up.
No, it's only in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going to ask a question. Where the Integrity Commission? Where is the police? Where is the DPP? What really going on? What we paying these people and them for? If it had no fraud squad and no integrity commission and all this kind of thing, why we paying these people and them for? What these people and them doing? They're taking me money under false pretense. Are we supposed to sit down and allow these people and them to get away with this kind of dotishness? And these people and them just collecting money, right? They say that they hold in our office and they had nothing to do. What really going on? I personally going to call on the government to wake up these people and them and find out what is going on. Because we as taxpayers can't be paying these people and them to hold independent office and them look like they lost. I don't understand. Like them don't follow nothing in this country. Them not only
nothing them just follow.
Anyhow, I know hearing that they killed 2-3 police and thing.
Well, I hear one corporal was killed
One female.
in the San Fernando police station, and one set of ballistics missing. I don't understand that either.
I listen, Mr. Aguavaro had to come up to scratch, you know. He had to start locking up people, and I ain't talking about one police and thing, you know. A man had to make a clean sweep and clean his house.
Yeah.
Them fellas are supposed to be cleaning the house right now, you know. We are under a state of emergency, and there is the manner in which the police service operating under. Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
And Uncle T.
Yes.
Back in 2025 and 2024, late 2024 and early 2025, I told you guys, I said that if UNC win, right, they won't have an easy time in stabilizing this country because the country wouldn't have any money and they won't have any patience. The people won't have any patience to see things through. And that's exactly what is going on right now in the country. And the PNM, they're monopolizing on that. Chini can't take pressure, you know. Them can't take pressure. And them don't understand to build something, you have to sacrifice.
Yep.
And they are ready to sacrifice yet. You understand? That's why my brother from Caranage doesn't understand. They wait 10 years. And they can't wait a couple more months again.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Intellectual.
Have a blessed afternoon.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm going to play this for Caranage. Caranage, I hope you're still there. I hope you're still there because, Caranage, you know, if you get a pension, you should pay tax on it. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that. But if you're getting a pension, you should pay tax. Tell the government, Carnage, you don't want to pay. You don't want if you have getting a pension, I guess, or if you know anybody getting a pension, tell them that, you know what, government, I want to pay my tax on the pension. I don't want no tax-free pension. Right? Because according to Carnage, Tommy, this government and the past government is the same, even though this government is in power only 11 to 12 months. And they're the same. How could it be the same where 10 years they could have done tax-free pension, Carnage? They could have done it, but they didn't do it. So many other things they could have done. Or they didn't have to close down Petrochin, Carnage. Plenty thing, Carnage. Carnage, don't get tied up. Don't let them tie you up. You're getting tied up, man. Don't let tie up. Listen, Gordon Ganga Chana, Dryden Joseph, he already tied up. Tommy, it have anything get tied up worse than, no, I don't want to say the one about market crab. Anything else get tied up? Oh, Tommy, you remember that thing you just used? What you call again, boy? It's Kaimet or what the thing and you just get your tongue tied up? What you call again?
Kaimet.
It's Kaimet?
Yeah.
That is the one that get your tongue tied up?
Yep.
I get it right?
You got it right.
Way, I remember that from a long time. Yeah, Carnage. Don't be like Gordon Ganga, Chana, Dryden Joseph, and Patty Reed, and Ulrich and them who've eaten Kaimet almost about 6, 7, 8 times a week. And it does go on good. They have a drink. It does go on good with this drink. Very, very good. Yeah, that does go on good with this drink. Is Kaimet in that drink, you know, Tommy?
Kaimet.
Kaimet red? Is it red on the outside? What?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I picked that, but I picked that real good, you know. Yes, Southwestern.
Professor Uncle Tommy, no, it's the name. Dongs.
It's Dongs?
The little thing like a chick, yeah.
No, it's Kaimet, man.
Glue.
No, it's Kaimet.
So the Kaimet, the milk, the milk is stick up all of your lip. if you eat it good, the Kaimet, the milk, and the little white things like laggy around your mouth.
Yeah.
But the dongs itself, when you eat it, it tastes good, like, and it's going down good. But it's not all talking. I don't understand. Like the Balizia juice.
Yeah.
Soaking in the DNA. So I come back and talk. I want to tell you again. So I said, I'm telling you, dongs.
Get on. We used to have dongs all around the place, boy. Yeah. Mr. Carnage, don't get tied up. Don't get tied up like Ulrich and them. You understand? And when you start to talk about Ulrich and PNM Patty and Gordon Ganga Chana, Dryden Joseph, them fellas like the leaning tower of pizza, you know. Leaning too bad, you know. But anyway, listen to this, folks. I ain't gonna play all this for you, but I will just play some for Mr. Carnage. Only some of it. This happened, I think, on Friday. Listen to this.
Ministers, Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am authorized by Cabinet to make the following statement with respect to the status of a measure stated in the 2026 budget statement by the Honorable Minister of Finance relating to exemption from income tax on pension payments received from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans within the meaning of the Income Tax Act, Chapter 7501. Mr. Speaker, this government remains firmly committed to improving the lives of the people of Trinidad and Tobago and ensuring that the promises we make are promises we keep. This government was elected on a clear promise to put people first, to ease the burden on working families, and to ensure that after a lifetime of contribution, citizens can retire with dignity and peace of mind. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, as part of the upcoming finance bill that will be before this Parliament shortly, before the close of this session, my government is introducing a major reform to our tax system, one that will exempt from income tax the pension payments received from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans.
Mr. Carnage, I don't mean to call you out, I'm not picking on you. But how could you come here, Mr. Carnage, and say that both of them is the same? That's disingenuous, man. That's very disingenuous. If they are the same, promise made, promise kept. How could that be the same? Maybe I could be missing something, Tax-free pension. Tax-free pension is a promise that was made and is a promise that's kept. That could never ever say that this one is the same like the last one. Nah. Unacceptable.
This is.
By the way, let me ask a question, Tommy. Tommy, did PNM ever do something like the PNM ever did something like that with respect to pension? Pension. I'm strictly talking about pension.
Never heard it.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
This is a significant and meaningful step forward. It is about fairness. It is about responsibility. And above all, it is about people. For too long, many persons who did the right thing, those who worked hard, they saved consistently and contributed to pension plans or deferred annuities, have found that when the time comes to benefit from those savings, a portion is taken away through taxation. That reality has not always reflected the values we believe in as a nation. A pension is not a windfall. It is not a bonus. It is a result of years, sometimes decades, of sacrifice, discipline, and commitment. It represents foregone consumption to workers choosing to invest in. My government believes that such responsibility should be rewarded and not penalized. That is why we are removing the tax burden on income derived from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans.
Caller, welcome. Caller. Mr. Carnage, welcome.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Professor Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
If you want to put me on topic this evening, you go right ahead now. You have no problem with that. But I know from my quarters, I know what I was talking about when I do the comparison, right? Because within the lead up to the 2025 election, after that, they have consultation, understand? Where I was a part of the consultation, pointing out the issues, understand? And why I make that comparison, there's the same because what was affecting certain persons in the oil and gas industry, you understand? They had taken note, they are aware of the situation, and to date, they have made no adjustment, right? They continue with the same rhetoric, right? And they want to use this thing about caring and they went, if you're seeking your citizens' interests, you understand? Where expats are coming in here and it have local content and all kind of thing under the open community. A lot of things is going on. And I think I will have to call you and debate and you'll get a fair idea what I'm talking about. Right? So talking over our hot head, I might sound a kind of off, you understand? But that's the frustration level, you understand? I want to say that because I wait 10 years under the PNM, I must wait 10 years now. And you see, this is the attitude when I compare the same rhetoric from the supporters under the previous administration, condemn and demonize when people making contribution because I must suffer for after 10 years, 11 years more. But we want to see some input, you understand? We want to see some input, we want to see a direction because there's a lot of things to fix in Trinidad and Tobago. What you're saying is within 11 months, people take given time. But it have short-term things that you could put in the effect to make that transformation. You understand? Look what's going on in the ECS corridor here with the transformation of you're part of any organization in the East West Corridor trying to uplift and bring out young entrepreneurs and things like that. I'm a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, you know, right? And I am free to support what entity I choose to support, right? And I know that we have a problem with the PNM. We ask for change, we get change, but we want to see a difference. It has certain quarters in just Trinidad and Tobago is at a standstill, right? I'm waiting on your contribution concerning the guns and the police that killed. And I don't know, Paul, know what is taking place and only realize what is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. And I make a statement. What the PNM get away in 10 years? This administration won't get away, you know. And we've seen from the PNM quarters where they are. And when I talk, don't think I support the PNM, where they're trying to build momentum to get back in power. But it's up to this administration if they will let that happen. But they have a lot of issues need to deal with on the ground. They have a lot of issues and the doors are closed. They're not hearing us. They're not hearing us. Locked on and listening, good program always. I go take my back for the Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Karnas. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to continue to listen.
We're saying clearly to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, if you plan responsibility for your future, this government will stand with you. And Mr. Speaker, this initiative fulfills a clear commitment made in the UNC Congress Manifesto and reiterated in the budget statement for fiscal 2026. It reflects our broader vision of putting people first and ensuring that those who have worked hard throughout their lives can enjoy greater financial comfort in retirement. What the measure does, Mr. Speaker, is this. Under the proposed changes being introduced, income derived from pension fund plans and deferred annuity plans approved by the Board of Inland Revenue will be exempt from income tax. This was a promise made, and this is a promise we keep.
Promise made, promise kept. You know, I don't need to get Mr. Carnage case yet. Mr. Carnage, you know, Elon Musk have something called SpaceX. I gave you an example. And instead of thinking about the example that I give you, took SpaceX and went out into Mars, and you haven't come back as yet. You're still out in Mars. You're still out in Mars, Mr. Carnage. And Southwestern, 1 minute. Hold on. Southwestern, hold a minute. Tommy, and I like when people call and they just try to, you know, it's but like Oric just call, but Anselm, I vote for the UNC, you know, but Mr. Carnage called, hey, you know, I support, but well, go Ganga China dry ginger. You don't even have a but. Mr. Southwestern, welcome.
Professor and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I like the last caller. I like the way he explained himself.
Yeah.
So I would like him to know, right?
Yeah.
That's for the correction of the statement that Mr. Kama Maharaj, if you know who is that minister, is a senator, right? A senator in the Ministry of Trade, right?
Yeah.
He would have known that they launch buy local and promote local industries and manufacturers, right? Now, the second thing, PNM under Keith Rowley negotiated for the Dragon gas, right? He bring 200,000 Spanish illegal in this country. They get work, right? And the PNM raised the minimum wage for $22.50, right? Check the price a Spanish working for per day, right? You telling me this amount of Spanish getting work and CPEP and URP workers of the PNM can't get their work and they're hungry and starving. So I'm not bashing anybody, you know. I want to know that how much of them under the PNM willing in the 13 constituency, because they have a corporation, go pay all the property tax. Because we always say, you pay a property tax, you could get your drain clean, you could get school, you could get medicine, and you could get road fixed. But I want to find out now, how much are the callers moving forward and asking the different ministry for assistance, like in the Ministry of Agriculture, to set up grow box, shelf garden, and produce tomatoes for the local manufacturers or the local vegetable consumption to be an earner. But you see, when the PNM culture and they want to come and say, come sit down and get easy money with a food care on top of it. Ask them if it's the food care they're missing, where the corruption was in. Because the PNM self take away a set of food care from those supporters, you know, and the minister said they're too greedy and they're double dipping. So the time has come, and I want the professor to tell them in the Ministry of Finance how much loan India take and the kind of payments and when it's due, right? And the revenue stream to expel everything across the board to make people happy. And the micromanaging this country and the PNM making it look like it ain't doing. Because first to begin, where everybody was getting $1,800 a month to pay property tax. URP workers working for $600 a fortnight. CPEP working for $500 a week. Where that money would have come to send 2 child, pay for transport, pay the light bill, the water rate, and then pay property tax when the month come. So make it make sense. But managing, you have to manage, level it off, and then move up. Things are working, and the foreign expats who come in is only Shell VNM bring, and the UNC bring Exxon to go in the deep water. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I wanted to read something because Mr. Carnage make me get sidetracked.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, he got me sidetracked. He sidetracked me because I ain't understand him. But wait, hold up. Somebody asked the question. Let me see. Somebody asked the question. Carly Batson asked the question. Mr. Walsh, do you understand what he's saying? No, I understand what he's saying. I understand fully what he's saying. But I'm also saying that Mr. Caranash have the 90%, the 90%, 10% rule. That's what Mr. Carnage is implementing, the 90%, 10% rule. He looking at the few things that maybe you haven't done yet and ignoring the 90% that have already been done. I refuse to do that. I'm sorry. I refuse to do that. But anyway, folks, what is a public-private partnership or PPP? It's a long-term contract between a government and Tommy, you know about PPP, right?
Of course. I was in a public-private contract with the government.
Correct. Mr. Carnage, I want to finish reading this. Go ahead.
So sweet.
Yeah.
You putting words in my mouth or what I ignore? You see again. You understand?
Yeah.
I know what you're looking for. You know, I never discredit this government or what they are doing. You understand? But a lot of people is in the cookie jar, right? And
What do you mean by that?
The video played that the Prime Minister said nobody will be left behind.
Mr. Carnage, what do you mean by many people in the cookie jar? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by many people in the cookie jar? What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm talking about myself. Let me move away from the many people. Understand? Let me move away from the many people. I can't talk to many people, right? Let me just try to be smart and foolish. Let me just try to be smart and foolish. foolishness. All right? Let me just go through part of foolishness. You understand?
Okay.
Right? Let me do this part of foolishness. Right? Mr. Thing, what I am not throwing a political line here, you know. You understand? I'm not throwing a political line, right? We will rate our government on the success. You understand? If we all are in a political line, right, and I have to go with the narrative and have to dance to the beat of the drum, and that is how I is, Mr. Wall Street. I will be, and there were some people I just get banned on program because I can't be on a program only right? If I wrong, prove me wrong. You understand? I like conversation, I like concentration, right? And if in my space it having an issue and it's a simple fix, right? And we see no changes. What you want? And I just tip of the iceberg because I don't want to get flagged. You understand? We don't want to get flagged, right?
But Mr. Carnage,
yeah.
You every time you call, we took your call.
Yeah. No. This is a fair program. This is not. It's only very rare that I just challenge certain things you all do, but I was always since I come on this program, I was never to say, well, there's certain things I like to discuss. I understand. I'm being fit, and you're supposed to realize that with me, I don't come here on a negative. You want to compare me with guy and this one and that one. You could compare me what I want. I know what is fairness, what is how to put it, transparent. Transparency we are looking for, and certain you're not seeing transparency in certain quarters, right?
Well, Mr. Carnage, you see again. Mr. Carnage, you see again. You see again.
So Prime Minister. Transparency I'm not. What are you coming about the Prime Minister?
No, listen to this.
What she could do, what have been done, right? Kudos to her, right? But we have a country to run, right? She have a mandate, right?
Okay.
And it's not pension alone is a part of the mandate. And moving property tax, right, is a holistic set of events, right, that take place, right? We just wanted to see that transformation, right? So everybody, not I benefited, you know. We are not spoken, we're not speaking on behalf of us, you know. It's people who is in that field, right? Locked on and listening, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Carnage. A public-private partnership is a long-term contract between a government entity and a private company to develop, finance, maintain, or operate public infrastructure. For example, you could look at things as highways, airports, or schools or services. These partnerships leverage private sector expertise and capital, sharing risk and rewards to improve efficiency and value for money compared to traditional public procurement. What are some key aspects of the triple P? One is risk sharing. The private sector typically assumes construction and operational risk, while the public sector handles regulatory risk. All right, let me take this call. Point 14, hold 1 minute. Hold 1 minute. Funding. Private partners invest capital and recover costs through user fees, tolls, or long-term government payments. Purpose. PPPs allow government to bridge financing gap for infrastructure projects that might otherwise be delayed due to budgetary limitations. You all hear that? And last, structure. Common models include build, operate, transfer, or BOT. Private sector builds and operates before transferring to the government. And design, build, finance, operate, which is DBFO. So that's just some examples when we talk about PPP, triple P. Point 14, welcome.
A pleasant good evening to you, Wall Street, and your co-host, Uncle Tommy, and everybody who is listening live. Pleasant good evening. But Wall Street, I just want to make a simple contribution here. Yeah, so while I'm listening to all the program, I see one of my partner put up a post like he was in Point Lisas. Do you know right now in Phoenix Park, they're setting up a solar farm?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I see my partner take out some pictures showing the construction of it going on in Phoenix Park in Point Lisas. Okay. The last call and feel the government ain't working. It have a lot of moving parts taking place right now, but people not paying attention to see what's going on. But there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. Correct.
When you're passing on the highway, to Uber side, a lot of the old lines, I don't know if it was oil line or water line or whatever line, but they dig up a lot of the old lines and they put fresh lines on the ground to connect the points up here. So I don't know what these people are talking about. Thing is happening.
Yep, correct.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Locked on and listening.
Yeah. I don't know, boy. I think what happened is that Mr. Coroner's lens become kind of foggy. So he had to take off that red sunglasses. That's all I could think about. Your lens.
It may not be that. It may be a special interest that he has that is not being attended to.
Tommy, that's a good that's a marvelous, fantabulous point. In that he may have a certain agenda that may not be right now at the top of the list.
Correct.
Right? And based on that, he feels that he's using that to say that, right, the current government is the same like the last government. But you know what? You had to look further than that. You had to look further than that. So
see, every man thinks his burden is the heaviest.
Wait, Tommy, boy, I know joke, you know. Everybody thinks that. You know, it's interesting you say that, Tommy. It's like people just ask me, well, Wall Street, what about the Laventil to Wall Street Scholarship Foundation, boy? There's a time for that. Right? There's a time for that. That didn't come on the table with when the PNM was in power in the first 5 years of the PNM. That didn't come on the table. Time and place. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, many of you are not doing it. Share the live. You'll have to share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And please share the live. We thank you.
And when we come back, I have a video to show you all about Laventil. You all will be shocked. Stick on stick. Mr. Carnage, you're going for the break.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat. You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventil to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining can find. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory. WZYE family rise up, it's a brand new gospel day. Bless Mr. Wall Street, hallelujah. Uncle Tommy, yes Lord. All the WZYE family, protect them Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters, wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago, Trinidad style, receive. WZYE 95.9 FM, the whole world can see. God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family, Trinidad style, 95.9, all the way to heaven. Amen, 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 amen.
Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week. Fire! 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 Fraud, fraud, fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me take this call. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon again, Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
Now, I stand by what my contribution. I speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay.
And that thing with the OPR, the contractors, the state don't have to pay a cent. Everything is, they have to be funded by the contractors.
Right.
Right? But I forget to tell you this. The fraud of the week, I see you bring it there.
Yeah.
All right. But before I give you the fraud of the week, you see that tune you just played there? That tune bad, too bad.
Thank you.
It's bad. It's very inspirational.
Yeah,
very,
it's
very.
inspirational. Yeah, very.
Yeah, it is drive you to another height. Yeah, that tune bad, too bad.
Yeah.
So my fraud of the week will be a joint. Manning and the senator.
Okay, Manning and the senator.
Brian Manning and the senator.
John Bates.
Because his explanation, that don't make no sense to me at all.
Yeah, it can make.
Because she can't be honest.
Nah.
You can't be questioning someone and helping them to say what you helping them to say something.
Correct.
That is fraudulent.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks
Right. So you will take care. Yeah.
Thank you. You know, somebody put an analogy here. I'm gonna give the person credit for it. I think it's Emery Crow. He had an analogy. Let me see if I had this analogy here. Tommy, you get that one?
Manon and Senator.
Yeah. He had an analogy here. Let me see if I get this analogy here. Okay, yes. This is by Emmy Crow. Right? As a member of the PAAC, Ms. John Bates' role was to question the witness to find the truth. By assisting in the drafting of a witness statement, the senator has essentially helped write the exam for the student she's supposed to grade. So she's supposed to grade a student, Tommy. And she helped write the exam for the student. That was an excellent comparison there. Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Santa Cruz. Yeah. Tommy, fraud of the week, Janelle Bates and Delilah Singh. Yeah. And let me say hello to the Beatum crew. A special shout out. All you know is Lavantel. So don't get upset, eh? A shout out to Anderson and the Beatum crew. And Tommy, yeah, the woman corporal found dead inside the station. And then the 50 bodies that was found in Kumuto, I think. But Tommy, before we go to that, Tommy, I saw this video, and the gentleman was complimenting people. Caller, welcome.
Good after lunch to you, yours, the others, and the rest.
Good afternoon, caller.
Thanks very much for this opportunity. I am one who is listening, or who knew. This is Gordon Bernard Maloney, the first country lover, truth speaker, balanced individual. I am one of those who doing a lot of listening because I find this thing, it is not sounding good concerning that lady, Ms. Bates or Mrs. Bates. But I am listening because I am hearing from the different sides. And at some point in time, I guess I will have sufficient information to say A or B. And one of the persons that I've listened to is Mr. Hammersmith, who was in the parliament and know the inside out, as compared to some of the persons who are come and talking now, like myself, who don't know all the insides and all the details. You wanted to ask something or say something?
Yeah, caller, I wanted to ask something. Caller, you know the meaning?
Sure, feel free.
You know the meaning of unethical, right? You know what is unethical?
Definitely. I know nothing, but I know that.
All right. You know what is integrity? Like you have an integrity, right?
Definitely. I know that too.
The example that was just given there was for people like you, right? In that you could break it down.
What example?
The example that was given is that you is the teacher, right? You have an exam and you helping someone.
Oh, that, yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
All right.
But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it as the same.
Caller,
I'm not seeing it as the same, unfortunately, because somebody will use the same thing as the Speaker of the House now, Mr. Wade Mark, with his exam and so on. Somebody else will use that. And I don't want to go into that because I don't believe in the tit-for-tat stupidness.
No, but
if something wrong now, if it was wrong then and it's wrong now, let me deal with what happening now.
But caller,
we can't go back in the past.
Caller, didn't you hear Brian Manning say it's a lady of high integrity? You believe that?
He will know more than me. I don't know the lady.
God. All right.
I don't know the lady. Okay. He will know more than me.
All right.
So can I finish now?
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah.
Stand by, caller. Stand by.
I was looking into something, and I come to the conclusion. Wait now, boys. Sometimes the more things change, the more they remain the same, you know. Because listen, not too long ago, the government came up with a plan. And the plan was to pass some money, right? To pay some money to get some people to lie, to spin. They say, look, listen, I want you all to guard this thing with all your life. So happened that Jesus rose, he get out from there. They couldn't give an explanation. You know what ended up happening? They end up passing money and say, look, listen, just tell them people and them come and take the body. They come. And I said, but you know, it's the same bloody thing what happening now. It's the same thing what happening now. And that Western come to mind for a few dollars more. The same thing happening now with where people are feeling comfortable. Well, we mightn't call it lie, we might call it spin, which is 6 or 1 and 7 or the other. Right? Spin. You understand? Just come out with the truth and say, all right, well, this was so, this shouldn't be so. Make it easy on yourself now. Because when the thing hit the back of the fan, you know how to do more spinning. And you could end up putting your wrist under all kind of medical challenges. You understand? So just deal with the truth. Say, all right, well, they make a mistake here, they make an error there. You know what I mean? And let we move on. But when you come and you spin anything now, it's just like they say quicksand. The more you fight up in quicksand, is the faster you just go down. The faster you just go down. All right? So let me stop the spinning, the flip-flopping, and let me do the thing that could make the government do the things that the people wouldn't hesitate to give them a second term. Bless you.
Wall Street?
Yeah.
I had a call, but he hung up. He can call back.
Tell me, what's that saying you just have again? Stray dogs don't do what?
They don't back it every time.
I'm intellectual. That is exactly the point, you know. That is exactly the point, you know. That man just make that call there, boy. And I just tired tell him, why does he prove me correct so many times? If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. The man put on he Balize hat, he Balize tie, he drink some red Balize juice, right? And that wasn't enough for him. He put on his red Balize tutu and he Santi Manite around the savannah and then end up over by Tranquility tennis court over there. Somewhere over there. Yeah. Oh, anyway. Brooklyn, welcome.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Wall Street. Could tell me that it was understand.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Wall Street, I'm listening to the program since it started, right?
Yeah.
And we have some serious situations going on. I ain't saying we're dealing with it, not serious. But I've been hearing about this PNM situation all week. And we had some serious things happening in the country when it comes to national safety and stuff like that. And for some reason, I see it's after 3 because I've been waiting and I sit back waiting to see when you're going to come to it. So I don't know if you're going to really come to it or you're trying to avoid it. I really don't know.
Brooklyn.
I'm listening to you again. I know you're going to try to defend yourself.
No, I'm trying to defend nothing. Brooklyn. You talk to Carnage or
I know you're gonna go there. And I'm waiting for you to go there. Watch that one.
No,
I know you're gonna go there.
No. All right. No, I'm going there. But listen, what?
You're going there.
Let me go there. I'm going there. But listen to this, right? You see, watch this, right? Watch this.
Morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Komoto Cemetery, right up.
No audio, Wall Street.
As I tell you, you have no fright because after 3 we start at 1 o'clock. And you ain't going nowhere there. And that is some serious thing because I want to talk about situations and that when it comes to that because I don't say if it was the PNM in government Wall Street, you would have started the show right there. Right there when I started the show, if the PNM was in government, we would have started with that breach in the police station. And you can't tell me a lie. So So let me deal with it real because
No, but we dealing with it.
Serious. Yeah, so this is serious because I want to say, as much as people did not like Gary Griffith, under Gary Griffith, something like this would not have taken place. I am studying PNM UNC, you know. I want to just say under Gary Griffith because I heard the commissioner talk, and for some reason he talk as if he didn't even understand what's going on. And I want to say that I believe, right? I believe with that ratings out there, it has something to do with Venezuelans in that police breach day. It may have Trinidadians involved there, but I want to say it has Venezuelans involved too. And I will say this too. Whoever decide to make that run into the station, no, but it had to be people with some heavy firearms to run into a police station to rob. I would say rob and kill a police officer in the middle of the night. You understand? So this is serious. To me, this is serious issue. And I'm looking to see what the Minister of National Security, what the Police Commission, and what they are really doing with this, because this is on the top of my list. This situation, this should have never happened because we are not Haiti. Trinidad and Tobago are not Haiti. And I know the wickedness that the PNM would do because I know what they did for the 1990. I know the involvement they had with the Muslims. So I know because the UNC is looking good, as far as this point in 11 months, they are looking good. They're going into the first year. The PNM will do anything to make it seem that you understand? So not
watch this.
You know.
So Brooklyn, watch this.
Right?
Watch this. Watch
Go
this.
ahead.
Hang up and watch this. Watch this now.
I'm watching.
Yeah, man. Watch it. See, Brooklyn. Sometimes, what I used to tell Brooklyn again? I don't remember. Brooklyn, what?
Morning.
Brooklyn, I the Minister of Homeland Security going to the police station in San Fernando. You understand? Yeah, you're jumping out yourself, Brooklyn. You're jumping out yourself. You know, we just keep it real here. Right? So that is the day, right? You see that?
Yes.
And let me read this for you, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, you're jumping out yourself, man. Let me read this for you. Acting corporal found dead in station. 4,000 rounds missing. This is from PNM 3. In a brazen and deeply disturbing incident on an acting woman corporal, Anusha Eversley. I think that is Wendell Eversley, cousin or nephew or niece or whatever it is. Attached to the San Fernando Municipal Police was found shot dead inside the station early this morning. The shocking discovery was made around 6 a.m. by colleagues when they reported for duty. Initial reports indicate that firearms and ammunition are also missing from the station armory at Kings Wharf, raising serious security concerns. The victim would have reported for last night's shift. The story will be updated as soon as more details are disclosed. Missing are 52 Glock pistols, 6 shotguns, 4 MPX, and 4,000 plus 9mm ammo. Yeah? So there you have it, Brooklyn. There you have it, right? That's a serious situation, right? You had to ask the questions. And when the Prime Minister says we live in a lawless dump, people wanted to question it, right? Not only that, but watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Komoto Cemetery, right behind the police station. All we found out is a guy was seen digging a hole and throwing multiple bodies here. And apparently 2 suspects are in custody. They had an infant, they had, I believe, a couple infants and other bodies here. They have 2 undertaker vehicles to the back of me here. And all we have is that the police came and they held the 2 suspects. And that's all we have so far, but multiple bodies found. Persons was digging a hole behind there, just throwing in bodies wrapped in body bags. That's all we have there. The police are currently on the scene, but they are now leaving. and they got the bodies. They got 2 suspects in custody. You're going to see more on the Crime Watch show on Monday, but I'm just showing you this is exclusive story here where 2 suspects, they were taken into custody after being held, dumping. Come across here, guy. Come across here. After dumping multiple bodies into a hole. Multiple bodies. And in fact, someone said that they did discover 2 infants and adults. So you have the undertaker vehicles right there.
Tommy, how could that be, boy? How could that be?
This is disturbing.
How could that be, Tommy?
It's disturbing. And can you imagine it's a state of emergency and all this madness is happening?
And listen to this one. Listen to this one. Because Brookie bring it up after 3, he raised it now. Plan A. Don't make the government look bad. So that have a lot. That have to do with the government, right? Dumping 50 bodies. Gordon Gangachana, Dryden Joseph had to do with the government. The government dumped them bodies there.
So you tell me 50 persons missing?
And that is the government fault. You don't even know how them people and them pass away. You don't even know how. But and you are God-fearing man. Eh? Look. Caller, welcome.
Good evening again, Professor Uncle Tommy, and to your listeners. Uncle Tommy, this situation with the undertaker there, that last video. Doing that, it have police on the scene with them disposing the bodies to avoid this happening again. If that is the scenario behind this, right? Because it is alleged that after a certain amount of time, the state will send the bodies to a federal home to put away, dispose of it, right? And maybe the way if is that, and they went by themselves, they're supposed to have police, just like how they have on the creek, in Mosquito Creek when they have cremation, check in on disposal permit and the fire permit and thing, and check in. So we wait to see how I'll receive it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Tommy, let me get some other fraud of the week here. Let me see. Folks, don't forget, send your put your fraud of the week in the chat. This is a new person. Eli Ling says worst ever government. I don't know what you're talking about. Eli Ling, where you joining us from? Eli Ling. Oh good.
You have any other?
What's that? Yeah. Hold on. I'm going through this chat here. George Ramdeen, fraud of the week, John Bates. Yeah. Yeah, once these things kind of hold on, eh? Fraud of the week, all the PNM opposition. Fraud of the week, Brian Manning. Fraud of the week, Brian Manning. Fraud of the week, Penny, Manning and Bates. You have a triple. Fraud of the week, Janelle Bates, D.R. Singh. Okay. Fraud of the week, Manning. Commissioner of Police said these are cadavers. Excuse me. Fraud of the week, Bates. Those bodies are supposed to be unclaimed bodies. Okay. Fraud of the week, Noel says fraud of the week, Manning and Bates. Okay. Eli Ling gone, buddy. Fraud of the week, Manning. Bato says Manning, Eugenia Pondit, Brian Manning. Mr. Carnage, welcome.
Yes, just on the call about the bodies, right? I talked to one or two persons. After this morning, I talked to somebody who is in the medical terms, like working in one of them jobs. And these bodies are bodies that on family didn't claim.
Okay.
Right, so that's the information. But we didn't hear nothing from the government, so that is allegement, right? But I see the caller, you jump on the defense and asking if it's the government fault, right? And I tried to call you earlier to give a perspective before I make, right? If it's the government responsible, because it sounds like, like these bodies is people who killed and was done there. But I want to ask you something, right? What is the government's civil duty for its citizens? And Mr. Tommy, thanks for you're a critical thinker, all right? You're making your intervention about my situation, right? It's not at the level we ain't get there yet. Is the oil and gas we're talking about? And there's because that was the government based on it. That was based on budget on oil and gas. So not to say we ain't get there. We had consultation already, right? But it's just being ignored, right? So thanks for his intervention. Mr. Tommy didn't, Professor, well, she didn't see that way. He tried to put me I sent him in space and all kind of thing. Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Yeah, so I want to know what is the government's civil duty for its citizens as you jump on the narrative if it's the government fault, right? Without any kind of dialogue and consultation or the matter. What is the government's civil duty for its citizens? Thank you.
What's the government responsibility of citizens? He asks and answers. Tommy? Doesn't the government responsibility make up of different ministries? Doesn't the responsibility of the TTPS to protect and serve, right?
Overall, in one sentence, the well-being of all citizens.
Yeah, but if you take it from an overall perspective, Tommy, right? The government is supposed to supposed to have the well-being of all citizens. Supposed to. Right? But normally, you didn't have that under the PNM.
True.
Mr. Carnage, you have me wondering now, you know. Seriously. I'm wondering about you. Don't look your partner calling now. Caller, welcome. Mr. Waffler, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, how you doing there, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street? Hey,
Good.
this situation with this Bates woman, that's her name, right? Bates?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Terry, you know, the one who's been crying to you know, former Minister of Health, right? It reminds me of something that happened. It's very similar to something that happened in the US when Trump first ran for president. I'll tell you what, in Trinidad, you all might be more familiar with the parliamentary procedures and stuff. Can she be held liable as far as and even Terry? Can they be held liable, you know, in the court of law? Because, you know, like if you lie in Congress, you know, you could make jail for that, right? Like US, do you know if in Trinidad there, because this involves, you know, transparency and accountability of the people's money.
If you lie in Parliament, you get rid of it scot-free. Rowdy lie about email get Rowdy lie about it, and you get rid of it.
Yeah.
You could lie in Parliament anytime. You could lie.
Oh man, yeah.
Look how much time
Okay.
lie. Look how much time the PNM will lie in Parliament.
But I'll show you something though. It reminds me so much of remember when Hillary ran against Trump, and prior to the debate, Donna Brazil, I don't know, the name should ring a bell for you.
Democrat,
as a registered
Democrat.
Democrat DNC person, right? Yeah. And I think she was part of the if I'm not mistaken, she might have been one of the people who were conducting the debate and was providing Hillary the answers.
Oh yeah.
And Hillary, yeah, you remember that one? Okay, yeah. Well, you can look it up. It's very and you know, and she still, even though she was provided the answers, she still lose the election. But anyway, so I guess, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Trinidad is really a lawless place. Everybody just get away with everything. Hey, by the way, Wall Street, before I leave you, Ian Allen, geez, that guy just soured me totally. Where that beast, I can't call her a woman, that beast of a woman who held the woman for 7 years, you know, and abused her in the most, you know, incredible way, she and her son, right? Were you aware that Ian Allen was interviewing that same beast just prior to everything hitting, you know, the mark?
No, I was nowhere there. No.
Yeah, he was interviewing her, and from the reports I understand is that trying to make her the victim in an unrelated matter or indirectly related, and so on. So but he, you know, so I was saying, well, I guess for the feature on you know, the dead bodies and stuff, I guess you know, he had a report in, so you used him, but I got no credibility, man. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Have a good week. Bye.
Yeah, caller, you're live. Hold on. Stand by.
No, go ahead, Tommy, you can take it.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Uncle Tom and Professor. Yeah, why does the PNMItes people? Because Kamala say when UNC win, everybody win. But you know what I noticed? The PNMItes people is complaining more than the UNC people. While Camilla is doing her best and running everything good. If it had to reach push to shove, it's either you forget the PNMites and deal with the UNC people and let it be how it is, because they intend to match up the country. So, right? So, this is a message for the PNMites people who keep pushing, and they want this and they want more than the UNC people. It's either the UNC do what they want and lead the PNM down in the dog way down. Have a good day, fella.
Okay.
I have a few voice notes here, Tommy. The killing of the police officers because of PNM groundwork. Hold on, look your partner, send a voice note to me.
Good afternoon, Wall Street. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy. COP, wherever you are, pleasant good afternoon to you too. Make peace with Anselm and come back now. Please save us. Come back, COP. All right, Anselm, I'm listening. You're calling up my name again. Oh, God, leave me out of your bacala now. Hey.
Tommy, what's that song by Bob Marley again? Who the cap fit? Let them wear it. All right, the leaning tower pizza, right? Yeah, hold on, let me get this other voice too.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there in the village. You know, Brian Manning has no shame. Like the blubber filling up the air, he has no shame, none whatsoever. She's a woman of the highest integrity.
Yep.
When and where that took place? If she was a woman of high integrity, she would not have done what she did. Change the witness statement. She would not have done that. And then have the gall and the gumption to ask, what standing order did I breach? Some people really have no shame, you know. And I think that is one of the things that you need in order to be a PNMI. No shame and lying. None whatsoever. And the next person has to be dealt with is Faris as well. Who told Faris and this Bates Motel woman to help Dial Singh with his witness statement? Imagine you change the witness statement, but you have to sit down at the accounts committee and question him on the wrong thing that was done. Oh God, make that make sense to me now. Make that make sense to me now. I might be the brightest bulb in the pack, but oh geez and ages, man. You must know when something's stinking up in Denmark. Come on. And you coming to talk about highest integrity and you made a mistake. I don't know if you all remembered when Shamfa Kaju, imagine a big minister, right? I don't know what she was before. Didn't know about roaming. Rowley said it was an accidental development arising out of ignorance. Well, I guess according to Brian Manning now, right, this is also an accidental development arising out of ignorance. A mistake. But then she's not fit to be there. And I am also calling on Penelope Beckles. Well, we know she can't do anything because Camille doesn't say what she had to say. Right? She want to review. She want to review the tape before she could make a decision. Just like when Limo lie in the courts of Miami, right? He perjured himself. The Law Association wanted to review the tapes to hear what he said. And one went so fast to say it's because the hotel room was too small that caused him to say that. Here now, you can't make these things up with these PNMites, you know. You can't make it up. Thanks a lot, guys.
You can't make it up in truth, don't tell me.
It's true.
You reading what that woman said, all the evidence. And That is one of the highest integrity. But to me, you notice Ulrich sent a voice note, eh? He didn't talk about John Bates. He didn't talk about that. He didn't want to talk about that. You understand? As far as Ulrich and I'm concerned, I sure he agreed with Patrick Manning to me. She made a mistake. She made a mistake. Yeah, Ulrich, you and the rest of all you, the band of PNM wearing, PNM red tutu wearing, drinking that juice. Yeah, Ulrich. Stop drinking that juice, Ulrich. You go see clearly. Who sing that song again, Tommy? I can see clearly now. The rain has. Who sing that song again? Who? Tommy.
Oh, man, you got me racking my brains.
Jimmy Cliff.
No, yourself.
No, not Jimmy. Jimmy covered it, but the hit of it was
Who's that?
oh man.
Don't worry yourself. You okay. Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ansem. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers, the texters, everybody on the live.
Yeah.
Mr. Ansem, you see after 1 year, 10 years of the wrongdoings of PNM is forgotten. Now, all the Balizé house cost hundreds of millions of dollars without proper procurement. They don't have evidence, they don't have receipts. But nobody is standing up to get back that money.
Yeah.
If they get back that money, they could spend it back in the PNM strongholds. There's the whole of Trinidad under pressure, you know, besides the West.
Yeah.
With development and that. It's just not the East-West corridor and everybody want help. It's the whole of Trinidad. My family were helping Trinidad. For the past 10 years, and now they didn't get help, but they're not condemning the government. They're giving the government time.
Yeah.
And you see, this is what's the problem, you know. This will make me get fed up at Trinidad politics, you know. 10 years of our government borrowing money with no foreign investment, nothing for 10 years. They had no investment for 10 years and only borrowing money. And they want back PNM to come back in this country. The man say, diversify the economy, drink the rum and get out the face and they laugh.
Yep.
Every serious issue when the former Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, was in power, he used to make it a joke. And people like the live joke. And you see the thing is, what I realize about people, but not everybody, but a majority of people in Trinidad, they're not willing to change. Look the crime rate in Trinidad right now. Nobody is willing to give up some of their rights, you know, because you know why? They say they're only targeting a certain set of people. Right? And the problem is who doing the majority of crime? And you have to face reality. And sometimes you have to give up some of your rights in order to get the country changed. Everybody's saying, yes, we do work, but they had these also. And who fight on these also?
PNM.
Yeah, exactly. And all of them living in a gated community with firearms. Yeah. They had the personal firearms. And they have security detail and they have whatever camera system and they're well protected. And they send the kids outside in different countries to study. So they don't have to worry about the kids. And the normal citizens is the one who facing the blunt. But you know, they go follow the PNM because PNM standing up for their rights. But every country you go to where the crime rate is very high, you have to give up some of your rights. And before I leave, Mr. Ansem, that incident in a police station where they killed a young lady is because information was passed. And they had access to go into the gun room, the ammunition room, and to get that would be locked. And they won't lock it with a normal lock. That would be locked with a professional lock because that is what you have to do. Is a certain code you have to go through. And who giving them that information? And this is the thing. PNM have somebody always involved in anything that's going on. And all we want to do in this country here, they don't want to give UNC a chance. They say they're putting UNC on a higher platform. Why? Give them a couple of years and let me see what's going on, and then we could talk.
And that incident with the bodies, we didn't get the full the newspaper and bring the full story on it that everything is just in pieces. Wait till we get it and then we go make a judgment. All right, look on, listen.
Thank you. Always call back.
Any more for today?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll record a minute. Yeah. Put one more fraud of the day. Sumitra. Fraud of the week is Bates and Farris from Sumitra. Ulrich, what's your fraud of the week?
Camille Robinson.
One for Camille Robinson Regis. I shock Ulrich name up here and fraud of the week. Ulrich, welcome.
Well, I took your advice from up front with the Balize juice. Yeah. I drink that Balize juice already, but the reason why I stopped drinking it because I get diarrhea, endless diarrhea. So I don't drink it no more. Yeah. So at least you could give me a thumbs up for that.
When you stop drinking when you stop drinking it this morning?
After I stopped drinking that, yes, no. Yes.
Yes, stop drinking it. Ulrich.
Yeah. Right.
Ulrich.
But Anson,
go ahead.
I want to send out my condolences to the family of the police that got killed in the that thing there in South.
Yeah.
I really feel it for her because it's not easy for a sister, a mother, or even a niece to go to work who you know very well and know them in high jovial spirits, and next thing you get this type of news.
But
I can imagine what.
Wait. Ask a question. Is anybody gonna suffer the consequences of those actions, boy?
I doubt that. I don't feel so. Trinidad is not a place for solving crime. Giving tickets and running down a man with a warrant, yes, but you see like things like that, waste of time. We reached there yet. And that man who's commissioner, who had the Punisher sign on his shoulder, I never like from the time they swing him and I just watch that man face and say, boy, that's square peg that wrong
way. You see, Ulrich, why you just make me be always so correct? So you just always come down a line. You talk about Camille is your fraud of the week, but then you're gone by the commissioner of police. How long you been commissioner of police?
You see,
how long?
You see, Anselm, the truth does always be like a bitter pill and a bad medicine, you know. So when the truth belt on, so it always sound all kind of how to certain people.
How long?
Especially you.
How long has he been commissioner of police? How long?
It doesn't matter. I don't like him. It don't matter. I never like him. And some statements I hear he making caused me to realize to myself that my feelings right. But Anselm, the caller that called just now, I'm not knocking you or anything. Don't take it the wrong way. I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But remember, we put our government in office to handle our affairs.
Who's we?
We, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that voted.
Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Don't say we, the citizens.
Well, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that voted for this present government.
You're trying to put yourself in there. Don't put yourself in there.
But I vote for them. I mean, don't put myself in there. I vote for them. And so you like Bacchanal, you know, boy.
I don't know why I like Bacchanal. You saying we?
Listen now. Listen. Yeah. Like the caller before say, right, that the thing that happened 10 years ago, like everybody forget about it with the PNM. That is not so. That is not so, caller. What happened is that the population stays silent, just waiting and praying for the time for election to come to vote them out. You see the kind of licks they get? That is what the Trinidadian was, that is what the silent people was, that was the break of the silence that people was enjoying for the 9.5 years to do just what we did the 28th of April. You see? But our government is put in place to help citizens, especially the one at the lower end of the ladder, to see the way and to make a part that they could, achieve something that we wasn't getting before. And you see this thing where people always talking, but when the PNM was there, all you wasn't saying nothing, and the PNM was doing this, that right now is no relevance. We have a government in place now who know everything and say that they would have fixed things when they get in office and doing the opposite. So this thing with that party politics thing out of the window, Trinidad isn't looking at them thing again. We passed that stage. That is why I always say that we should have been looking for two parties after the election and they jump on my back. You see why now? Well, we had to take that. Oh God, COP, wherever it is, oh God, make peace with Anslim and come back on the program. Please, I'm begging. I'm begging, come back, please. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Anslim and Tommy have a blessing.
I just always on him. You see, Tommy, them just talk about the program. You see how always when you barking all the time? It's all he doing is barking, you know. He barking. Tommy, our next fraud of the week, Wendell's Eversley. Southwestern, welcome. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. Go ahead, Mr. Southwestern.
Professor, Dr. Tommy, you know, I like Ulrich and Gordon Dryden, I love them too bad, you know.
Oh, you mean? Yeah.
But what's that? Uncle Tommy and Professor, you see how he just talked there?
Yeah.
Wonderful. He just highlight to me and show me that very PNM thieving and mismanaging. Gosh, they didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
They had the halo around their head. There was the angel of wickedness. Yeah, now I said Michael the Archangel come. But the nice thing about it, he stopped short to say how much money the PNM borrow, right? And how much bullet payment it have on the books to pay. What is the revenue stream? How much the PNM had created investment to bring to Trinidad? How much micromanage, right? And I will say that again, Professor. The Spanish and them come by over 200,000 in this country running right or wrong. They get it work. See what a day that is be working for. And yet still, CPEP and URP workers, they can't get their work. But then again, all they depend on, right, that the government must give. I want to tell them, we don't for the government. Who dead, dead. Who live. But I only hope when the commissioner start to investigate and looking for these fellas who commit this crime this morning, and you hope them set up here, them might take out and say, judicial killing and bullying. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Alistair, welcome. All right, Alistair. Lost that one. Voice note, hold on.
Good afternoon again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. One for the road. Wendell Eversley, my fraud of the week, is calling on the removal of Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander and also Wayne Sturge. Right? Now, I want to know, where was this mocking pretender, right? When 4 men were left to die in a pipe, deliberately left to die in a pipe, where was he? Where was his clarion call for the minister to be removed? For Newman George and all of those who were involved, where was his call for they to be removed? I didn't hear anything like that. When the 22 babies died in NICU through carelessness, where was his call for the Minister of Health to be removed? But you see, it's different strokes for PNM folks. I didn't know. I still tried to figure out why the two of them should be removed. And this is why he is my fraud of the week. Thanks a lot.
Tommy, give me some results for fraud of the week.
Well, how many times she voted for Eversley? That's
who's that?
Miss Santa Cruz.
How much time she voted?
For Wendell Eversley. Once or twice?
Once.
So Eversley got 1. Camille got 1. PNM got 1. Bates and Manning together got 5. Manning by himself got 8. No, that's 4 and 2, 6. And Bates by herself got 3. Penny got 1.
So, for the week is who? Manning?
Bates and Manning, or either Manning.
All right. So, folks, fraud of the week is no other than
Fraud.
Other than
Fraud. Coming up next, fraud of the week.
fraud of the week.
Manning is Manning.
Brian Manning. There we go. Fraud of the week is Brian Manning. But folks, I wanted to play this before we go, but I'll play it after the top of the hour. Put your closing comments in the chat and you send your closing quotes. Let me see. The police one from there is related to Wendy, but they clung trying to political debt with the UNC. And fellas in them politics and everything for them, Alistair, I miss your call. Okay. So folks, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna wrap up. Stick and stay. It's Sunday Talk with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. We thank you.
There you go. My closing comment. So, Tommy, I think we need more information on those bodies before we jump to conclusion.
True.
That's a sad situation, what happened there with that young lady, police officer. Okay, hold on. And again, I'm going to say this again. Let's see if there are any consequences for those actions. You understand? That's where we have to start. People have to start suffering the consequences for their actions. Until then, we just spinning top in mud. Oh, all right. You know what? Somehow that ain't going, so I'm gonna play this right here.
When you finish talking bad about me, don't forget to tell them the good I did for you.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay where I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Maya Angelou says, if you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. And that's by Maya Angelou. If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror. You have to be that change that you want to see. However, if you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see each other tomorrow night, God willing. Till then, good evening and good night.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I see any closing quotes here. If I say it's time to disband the TTPS, if we disband them, who go help we, boy? Who go help the people of the country? Huh?
Secret Service.
Something gotta have something. Yeah, but I think the 50 bodies might be something we had to figure out. I doesn't understand anyway. Folks, I ain't really see no closing comments, huh? All right, let me see. I have 2 closing voice notes. Wendell saying the UNC make a pact with the devil to get into power. That's why they find 50 dead babies and his relative dead. Really?
And Slim Boy, I'm not going no tit for tat war today. I'm staying far away from that now. I'm not going into no tit for tat. All I want to do is to wish you and Tommy a pleasant Sunday. And my comment is, in order for you to see a brighter day, you have to first open your eyes. Have a blessed one.
I wonder when Ori go open the eyes.
If we keep fighting one.
Hold on. Anderson, you have a minute. Anderson, you have a minute. We 5 minutes after the top of the hour. You have a minute.
All right. I wanna sorry, Mr. Santa Cruz, that my father of the week is Wendell Eversley. And I wanna tell you, Wendell, just drink your rum and get out my face. And before the minute finish, they have a list, right? They have a detention list. Looking for people to lock up and thing. You see all the police who work on that night at that city hall, I want them on that list. But I ain't even that swear. I see I have a different thing for when a female die, I'm telling you. But we need to get when a man there, we don't take on that. You see when you kill a woman, and before I leave, Wendell Eversley, just drink your rum and get out of my face.
Thank you. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get this for you.
And the other that belong to the same country, the people who bent on doing wrong, evil, and nastiness, they will be the winners. Talk to God and man so that we could fix that, and they must not win. By Gordon Bernard Maloney the first.
You know, Tommy, I don't understand something, Roy Canada says, I see 3 people wanting COP back. I like that you guys can finish your thoughts. Okay. Tommy, I don't understand something, and we're gonna close with this today, right? People that say about this program not balanced. We only want one side of the thing and all this type of thing. How do we allow the waffler to call? The waffler does waffle all over the place. We allow Mr. Karanach to call. Mr. Karanach call and he all over the map. He took SpaceX, went up to Mars and come back down, and he going back up again. Right? We have Ulrich, the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Right? He does call. We have PNM Patty. She does be here all the time. All kind of things. And them just want to talk about we not balanced. You know what? Maybe we have to start to take them fellas and them advice to me and don't get them as much airing as we just get them. What do you think? Don't answer. It's all right. Don't answer it to me. Anyhow, Miss.
Well, I can tell you is don't take it on.
Oh, okay, all right. I will go take it on. Monica Ramke soon says, stay blessed till tomorrow, God willing. What? When they like the host, wait for more information. I hope we'll do that with the other things too. Yeah. Angie says, everyone continue to enjoy the day. See you all tomorrow. Blessings.
Okay.
Monica Ramkison, no matter how the bodies came, they should be disposed properly through the right channels. I agree with that.
Yep.
Kong says the PNM had their eyes closed for 10 years. Licked. Yeah. Joanne Ramratan said, God have mercy on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon said, yeah, people speak like that. How dare people are so heartless and shameless. Semantic 62 says, when will he open his eyes? All right, folks. I think that's what I see. We are out of here. We see you tomorrow from 7 to 10 p.m. right here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Yeah, we out of here. Bye-bye. See you.
And fine from Margate to the islands. The signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory.